Yes, hello and welcome to another vlog from Bernard Rider. Today we're testing out the Yamaha XSR 700. It is not the latest version here. We have the 2019 model. There are some slight changes, especially about the lighting, which is now LED. This one still has an H4, or I don't know what it is, H7 front headlight. The new ones, they have LED. And there are some teeny tiny design changes on the new one. The engine, of course, this one has Euro 4. The new one has Euro 5. I think they sound about the same. The salesperson showed it to me, or actually I listened to it, and I think they basically sound the same. The display might be a bit different in the 2022 model. I will show you the new model as it arrives. This one is a 2-cylinder 689cc bike. We have 54 kilowatts of power, and that means 73.4 horsepower. Already at 8,750. We have 67 Newton meters at 6,500. We have a fuel consumption of around 4.3 liters per 100 kilometers. The seat height is a little bit on the high side actually. I'm amazed. It's 835. I mean, I'm 175. For me, it still fits everything nicely, but it's a little bit higher already. We also have 188 kilos, and the tank is good for 14 liters. So on the left hand side we have the clutch lever. Apparently this is not a slipper clutch because I kind of slipped already on the road. Maybe the new model has it, I'm not sure. I will check it out and put it on the screen for you. It is fairly hard to activate actually. In the front we also have the passing light switch right here. We have the high beam and low beam switch. We have the turn signal switch here. We have the horn. I should not use this now because we have a kid coming around here. And on the right hand side we have the kill switch here, starter switch, hazard light switch, and also the throttle, the brake lever for the front disc brake, which is adjustable in 5 positions. So the display might be out of focus actually because it's in the shade here. I'm sorry if it is. On top we have the RPM counter, we have the speedometer in the middle, the multi-display or the multifunction field right here. We have the fuel level, and I will switch around for you the display now so you can see which values you can see here. This is the average fuel consumption. We have the actual fuel consumption. We have the trip A, trip B. We have the odometer. We have the clock. We have the outside temperature. We have the coolant temperature. And that's about it. Down below we have a button for resetting the values as long as they're flashing. So this is the Yamaha XSR 700, older version, 2019 model, but nevertheless, you know, only a few things have changed. Engine basically the same. We have a different exhaust because with this one it has Euro 4. Now 2022 we have Euro 5, but I will show you a bit how it rides, how it handles. So let's jump on. This time I try to make it a bit more snappy, because also that's not kind of a newcomer. So the first thing you notice when you sit on it, the pegs are just a teeny tiny bit in your way actually. Then they don't have the ideal position. It's still acceptable, at least for me, but they're not ideal. The seat seems to be pretty comfy, a little bit more comfy than the regular MT-07 seat. What I noticed already, the mirrors are kind of strange. The MT-07 mirrors and all the other mirrors are like much better. They're still acceptable. They're fairly big, but still somehow I don't like them that much. I don't know why. Yeah, you have to love it either, or you hate it. It's a different design, so it's a different offering. If you're thinking about this engine, MT-07 has it, this one has it. So you know, you have to make up your mind what kind of a type of guy or gal you are. And this one naturally does not have any wind protection here. We have a very big dominant headlight here. This one is still H4 or H7, not sure, but it's definitely not LED. But in 2022 this will be LED. Also the dash is a bit different, I think, in the 2022. I will show it to you as soon as we have it, and then I can, you know, do a test ride for you on this one. Yeah, it is fairly quick from the start. There's no complaining about the power on this one. I mean, it is basically the same as the MT-07. It has 73 horsepower, so you don't really have to complain about the power here. The only thing that might be different might be the flow of the air a little bit. You know, if you cannot decide this one or that one, I guess you have to check it out and see what is actually better for you. This one naturally has quite a lot of wind flow coming at you because of there's no windscreen or any wind deflection at all. So we'll check it out at higher speeds now, but as I said, you have a lot of wind in your face naturally. So we're at maximum speed here in Spain already. What I noticed about the tires is the same as with these Honda Rebel. Actually, it's kind of funny in a way, because when you have these markings, these road markers, these white ones or yellow ones, you know, these stripes on the road, you have to be careful. Apparently these tires, also the tires from the Rebel, they're not really made for these, and it's quite slippery on these. And that's the only two bikes I ever noticed that actually this behavior. Yeah, I mean, it has enough power for your everyday use, you know. If you want to get quickly to your cafe or to the pub, you can do it with this one. No questions asked. It feels very sturdy. Everything tells you it's Yamaha quality. And yeah, I think it's a very good bike if you're in the market for one of these babies. Actually, it has a bit more power than the Rebel, Honda Rebel, which has, you know, 500cc engine. And of course, you know, you might like the Rebel better because it's more like a cruiser. You sit down below. On this one you sit a bit up here. So yeah, of course everything depends on your taste here, but it rides really nicely. There's no vibrations here, which I noticed, you know. The average fuel consumption Yamaha actually says, I think, 4.3 liters. This one is fairly high, maybe because it's a demo bike, I don't know. I just left it there to see if it comes down actually. That's my test ride of the Yamaha XSR 700 2019 model. I hope I can give you an updated version with a 2022 model hopefully soon. This is when I ride out. Take care. Bye bye.